Hi guys, this is Dr. Tammy Stewart here to talk about how to use a tennis ball to treat low back pain, but also gut difficulties. So a lot of times gut issues and low back pain go together because the way we develop when we're in utero, meaning when we're little fetuses inside mommy's belly, is that we develop front first and then to the back. So the way we're wired neurologically is front to back. So if your back feels really tight and uncomfortable and your gut's kind of cranky, and maybe you ate something that didn't agree with you and it's all like inflamed and super angry, chicken egg situation. Is the back angry and it's flaring up the gut? Is the gut angry and it's flaring up the back? Who knows? Let's treat them both. So you can do that with a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball if you feel like a tennis ball is maybe not as intense as you would like it to be. You want to put the tennis ball between your back and the wall. And you want to put it right next to the spine, but not on the bony parts of the spine. So you can kind of reach back in your low back and you feel the knobby bits of your spine right in the center here. So knobby bits up and down. I don't want to put it right on the knobby bits, but I want, so like right on the knobby bits would be there. I want to put it just to the side of the knobby bits. And you can go up or down the spine anywhere you feel like is particularly tight. So I'm going to put it just to the left for me, right against the spine, but not on the spine. And I'm going to pin it against the wall so it stays where I put it. So I can control how hard I lean into this. So right now I'm just kind of letting my body weight lean in. If it's particularly tender, you're in the right spot. If it's not tender or it's not like, ooh, that's sore, find a new spot. So to make this like doubly effective, you poke around on the same side of your gut. So if you run a straight line top to bottom, that symbolizes where your spine is in the back, just to the, in this case, my left of that. And then you just kind of poke around. Find something that feels like, whoo, why is that so sore? If you don't find something, keep poking until you do. And you might have to go like deeper. So like right there, that's kind of sore on me. And you know, I'm going in about yay deep. It's not super, super deep, probably an inch or less. And then I'm just gonna hold that spot. While in the back, where the tennis ball is pushing in. So I'm kind of pushing in from both sides. So tennis ball from the back, my fingers from the front. And I'm just gonna hang out here for about a minute and a half. What should happen is that those tender spots get less and less tender. It's kind of like they slowly fade away. And you're not changing your pressure here. You're not just like lightening up. It's that what you're doing is calming that tissue. You're shutting down the angry bits, if you will. So you're just calming it down. This works, the science behind it is that it works on your autonomic nervous system through the organs. Big fancy names, you do not need to know them to do this correctly and to really help yourself out here. So you're down regulating your nervous system. You're connecting the dots, kind of literally, from the front to the back and calming the whole system. Now, you can leave that finger there. So like mine is about 50% less tender than it was when I started. You can do longer than a minute and a half if you want to. It's kind of whatever you feel is right for your body. By all means, it's your body, it's your life. You do what feels right for you. If you want to leave that there for 2, even 3 minutes, knock yourself out. If it's not changing though, like mine is now maybe 25% of what it was. So it should like gradually start to change and then all of a sudden it should be like, oh, I'm not really feeling that anymore. Move on. So I'm almost at that point. I've got like 5%, like kind of, am I tender? Okay, a little bit still. Okay, and now I'm not really feeling it anymore. And I kind of like move around, I'm like, okay. And then maybe I go find a new spot. It might be really close, like maybe a finger width apart. So just like the space of what takes up your finger space. And then find a new spot. Now you may need to also find a new spot in the back. So you can move the ball up or down the spine, just like we kind of talked about before. And then find a new spot in the gut. And then press and hold. You can do this up and down each side of your spine. It works really, really, really well. You can do it lying against the wall, or you could even lie on the floor. Doesn't work as well if you're lying on a bed because the tennis ball just gets sort of absorbed by the bedding, but on a hard surface. So on the floor, carpet's totally fine. There's a little bit of padding, of course, to carpet. You could do this on a yoga mat. But the idea is that you want to work on it from both directions, the front and the back. So up or down the spine, doesn't really matter. You poke around like towards the middle, towards the outsides. You find the tender spots and you focus on it. So treat what you find. Let me know how that goes in the comments. Share, like, question, comment. We'd love to hear from you. So hope that helps you.